Albania is a European country located in the southwestern part of the Balkan Peninsula. Its fantastic weather, friendly people, and rapidly growing economy all make the country a charming destination for expats in recent years. Currently, Albania is in ongoing negotiations to join the European Union. The country is also not a member of the Schengen area. To reside in Albania, foreigners must obtain an Albanian Type D long-term residency visa, which can broadly be categorized into two main types. The first type is the ordinary or standard permit, including a variety of subcategories such as family reunification, study purposes, humanitarian or religious activities, diplomatic visas or visa services, au pairs, unpaid trainees, youth exchanges, research, employment, job seekers, etc. The second type is the unique permit, including subcategories such as investors, athletes, self-employed people, digital mobile workers, property owners, highly qualified employees, voluntary service, pensioners, etc. Generally, if you don't have direct ties with Albania, there are 6 legal avenues to obtain long-term residency in Albania. Study in a local school and get a worker visa or job seeker's visa after graduation. Get a job offer locally or work in Albania as a multinational company employee. Run a business locally to get an investor visa. Own a property to get an Albanian visa for the use of immovable property. Apply for a retirement visa as a retiree, which requires a yearly pension exceeding 1.2 million Albanian Lek, approximately $12,627. Apply for a unique permit as a digital nomad or self-employed person. Typically, unless you are from the USA, the UK, or Kosovo, you will receive a 1-year temporary residency permit renewable indefinitely. After 5 years of legal residence, you are eligible to apply for permanent residency. Proficiency in Albanian language also allows you to apply for citizenship simultaneously. Now let's dive into the details of these 6 avenues first, and then I will provide a simple discussion about the application process. The first 2 options, the study visa and work visa, are similar to those in other countries. If you secure a job in Albania and work for 5 years, you can qualify for permanent residency. Currently, Albania is experiencing rapid development. From 2016 to 2023, Albania's GDP per capita increased by 70%. Excluding the period affected by the pandemic, the country has consistently achieved an annual GDP growth rate of over 3% for nearly a decade. Thus, Albania offers significant opportunities. The third option is the investor visa, classified as a unique permit. This visa is valid for 2 years and can be renewed indefinitely every 3 years. The Albanian government does not specify a fixed investment amount for the investor visa. Each application is assessed individually by the Ministry of Security and Finance of Albania. The evaluation typically follows 3 main criteria. The investment must be underway or nearing completion. The investment must employ at least 5 Albanian citizens for every foreign participant, maintaining a minimum foreign to Albanian employee ratio of 1:5. The investment must be viable according to conventional business standards, showing profitability on paper, adhering to local tax regulations, and ensuring that employed Albanians receive salaries above the national average for their positions. As you can see, this investor visa scheme with its complexities is not ideal for small-scale business ventures. In fact, there is a simpler option for investment migration to Albania, purchasing property locally to apply for residency. Like the business investment option, the Albanian government does not stipulate a minimum investment threshold for real estate purchases. Thus, you can acquire residential, commercial, or mixed-use properties. Typically, a decent apartment in Albania can be purchased for $20,000 to $30,000, and owning just 50% of one property qualifies you for an Albanian visa for the use of immovable property. For this visa, you must open a local bank account with a deposit of at least €2,500 to demonstrate financial capability. The residency obtained through property purchase is initially valid for 1 year and can be renewed indefinitely as long as the property is maintained. Next choice, retirement visa. To apply for this visa, you must be officially retired and receive an annual pension exceeding 1.2 million Lek. The review process for the Albanian retirement visa is very fast, typically taking no more than 25 days. Initially, the visa is valid for 1 year. Upon expiration, it can be extended for a 2-year period. After the third renewal, the visa can either be extended for a 5-year period or converted to permanent residency. The last one, digital nomad visa and self-employed visa. Self-employed individuals and digital nomads who meet the eligibility criteria can apply for long-term residency in Albania through the unique permit, specifically under the categories designated for self-employed people or digital mobile workers. These special residence permits vary in duration 1 year, 2 years, or 5 years, and is renewable. For digital nomads, the visa issuance follows a 115 format, meaning the first 2 years are valid for 1 year each, and from the third year onward, you can apply for a 5-year visa. Currently, there is no specific financial requirement for digital nomad visa, but based on successful past cases, you might need to demonstrate an annual income of at least $9,800. Additionally, this visa requires applicants to have a valid passport, sufficient proof of financial means, no threat to Albanian social security, and a credible motive for living in Albania. The processing time for the special residence permit for self-employed people and digital mobile workers can take up to 12 weeks. One of the advantages of Albania is the accessibility and simplicity of its visa application processes, all of which can be completed online. The Albanian government overhauled the entire immigration system around May 2022. Now, the application process for all visa categories can be divided into 3 steps. Firstly, enter Albania and complete a series of preliminary tasks for the visa application within 30 days of entry, such as establishing a local address, opening a bank account, and completing investments. Secondly, within 30 days of entering the country, log into the Albanian visa application platform. Create an account, select the appropriate visa category. For example, if you are applying for a retirement visa, you should choose the Visa for Pensioners option under the long-term residency visa category, fill out the forms, upload the required documents, and submit your application. Lastly, after completing the application, you must pay an application fee of about 11,400 lek and then wait for approval. While Albania offers unique opportunities, it's not the only appealing destination in Europe. We are working on a series of videos on how to reside overseas. If this piques your interest, you can check out other videos on our channel and visit our website. Take care and see you next time.